Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Parc Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Georgia State Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Rockets ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Looking outside, it's Poe. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, when the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone. It's Danzy. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rolls right. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. The sure hands, it's Poe. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Caught. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Panthers in the hurry-up. They're going back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Georgia State. Into the end zone for 6.
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll send the back in motion. Keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you, he can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun. Oh, what a move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead. Is the focal point, but this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll give it to People. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Rockets are in the hurry-up. snaps on 4th down. Buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Off play action on 1st down. Still looking to his right. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense. Straight ahead, it's Poe. Stopped right there. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance.
Makes you grab and room to run. Touchdown, Panthers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Peoples. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're going to ride this running back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Left side is Peoples. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Rockets. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Number 92, set to kick off.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Looking outside, it's Poe. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide left, it's Reynolds. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the tip. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
From the gun, it's Peoples. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turns it upfield. On the move at the 30. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
Here's a give to Peoples. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Jones. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Handoff again. All over him immediately.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And I love the location of that throw. 4th down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Toledo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Duckworth. Whip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires it down the seam. He's got it along the sideline. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 50, the 40, at the 30. Inside the touchdown Rockets. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeps it moving. It's Poe. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 8 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Orange with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This deep.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Lowers those pads.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Poe. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Poe. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. Going for 6. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Turns it upfield. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. Drives inside. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
run inside. It's Danzy. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to it. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Harden. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Motion from the wideout. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Poe. Touchdown, Panther! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Rashad Downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We reach the break. Georgia State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Still plenty of time left to break the scoreboard wide open as we get things underway here in the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. That one's not even close. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Sails one into the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Turns it on in midfield. Sprinting away. The 20. Touchdown, Toledo. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also...
Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
Man, you talk about going from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. You score, you take the lead, you go for the extra point. By the way, you're up 1. I don't know why you want to be up 2. You want to be up 3, so you probably should have gone for 2. But the defense comes through with a big block, returns it, and they get all the momentum back right on their side.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Defense all over it.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Moves the pocket. It's Duckworth. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. Hits inside, it's Williams. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Second down to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. What a costly mistake and what a big play by the defense to get the football back on the interception. And now this offense can drive down and take the lead. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll run it. It's Poe. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Making the adjustment on the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And guys, that one's just on the quarterback. You have to know where the play clock is and get the snap off in time. Finds a crease. It's Poe. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Keeps it on the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead here in the 4th. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Back to throw, it's Duckworth. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Georgia State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quick give. It's Danzy. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Makes the grab. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.